one of the greatest playwright from the age of Elizabeth. The age of Elizabeth starts from 1550 to 1625. We talk about Thomas Middleton, who was born in London in 1580 and he died on 4th July 1627. Thomas Middleton was born in London and he was the son of London master bricklayer. Later, master bricklayer who later elevated to the status of a gentleman. Middleton studied at Queen's College, Oxford and Gray's Inn, and it was the period of 1600 when Middleton published 3 books of verse and he also began writing for the stage. If you talk about the Middleton's comedies, then his comedies has the reflection of the tradition of Dekker and Heywood, and his earliest surviving independent play among them, these are Blood, Master Constable. These were printed in 1602. As he was a playwright, he frequently commissioned to write peasants and civic entertainments. His famous comedies of intrigue were A Trick to Catch the Old One, written in 1605, A Mad World, My Masters, written in 1605, A Chest Made in Cheapside, written in 1611. His play, A Game at Chess, written in 1625, was an allegory. It was about an England and Spain's political tension, and this is why it was an anti-Spanish in tone, and that led to the angriness of the Spanish ambassador, and it prompted James I to suppress the play. We talk about his tragedy. His tragedy, Woman Beware Woman, written in 1625, that depicts the degeneration of Bianca, wife of Leoncio, and after the Duke of Florence, who seduces her in her husband's presence. Middleton also wrote a highly successful tragedy in collaboration with William Raleigh in 1622. It was titled The Changeling. The heroine of this play was Beatrice Joanna, who wanted to escape from marriage, and this is why she tried to do it, particularly for the person she dislikes, and she ends up getting entangled in the vicious scheme of her servant D. Flores, who also loves her. At Navington Butts, Middleton died naturally. Let's talk about his major works. In 1603 and 1604, he wrote 3 works: The Phoenix, The Honest Whore, that was written with the collaboration of Thomas Dekker, Michaelmas Term. In 1625, he wrote 2-1, Woman Beware Woman, and A Game at Chess. With collaboration of Thomas Dekker, William Raleigh, and also Philip Messenger, he wrote some works. Among them are The Bloody Banquet with Thomas Dekker, A Fair Quarrel, written with William Raleigh, The Old Law. It was written in 1618 and 19 with William Raleigh, and perhaps a third collaborator who may have been Philip Messenger or Thomas Heywood. He also wrote A Chest Made in Cheapside in 1611. The Bloody Banquet we already talked about with Thomas Dekker, and Anything for a Quiet Life in 1621 with John Webster. Okay. In 16 1825, he also wrote two works, A Trick to Catch the Old One and A Mad World, My Masters.